All right, this is how we get ready for the gym. So, shoes in the bag, headphones, we're all good to go. Dress for the gym. I don't mess around with training rooms. Too much COVID, too much drama. Put your pre-workouts together. I have Total War, awesome pre-workout, really high dosages. And then creatine, I throw that in with my pre-workout so I don't forget to take it. Vibing with music, drinking the pre-workout on the way to the gym in my new M. Smith Training water bottle, which I'm excited about. It's super awesome. So I'll see you at the gym, hitting legs, sumo deadlifts again today. Let's get it. All right, so before you start off any leg day or any workout for that matter, you definitely want to get a good warm-up in. So I have a little bit of a routine that I do on any leg day or even before cardio too. And I just like to take my joints through a range of motion, as you can see, especially with the hips. Make sure your range of motion in your hips and your knees is nice and warm because that's very, very important. Definitely work on flexibility over time. And yeah, your lifts are just going to feel a lot smoother. So for my deadlifting, today, I was actually planning on going as heavy as I've gone in a while, but what I ended up hitting at the end of this is not what I had planned. So what I'm doing here is basically my warm-up set still. And as you can see, 315 is flying up. So obviously, when it's flying up like that, that's when my head was kind of like, okay, we need to hit a PR today because I feel like I can lift more than I ever have, which you will see later on. Now, I believe right here, I've got, this is 405 with a 10 on each side. So that'd actually be 425. And then right here is 465. Now that was good. It was heavy, but I definitely could have got another rep. So that's what made me go to this, which is 475. And I felt my guts go up to my chest from my belt. I was bracing so hard that my guts literally just felt like they squashed. But yeah, that was a good lift. I was so pumped up after this. It literally made the rest of my workout so good just from that one lift, and even made the rest of my day better from hitting that PR. So don't stop working hard. Grind every day. Those PRs are going to come, and when they do, use them to your advantage. Vibe with them, you know? So here I'm doing a pause at the bottom. So pull it up off the floor, pause, and up. So I think I did about 6-7 reps with 315, and just hold it for a second, but keep form strict. Now, this goes along with my sumo deadlift. So everything I do for legs is kind of revolving around increasing that sumo deadlift. So hip thrusts, obviously very, very good to do. Good for your glutes. Great for strengthening your lower back, keeping everything safe with your lower back. And obviously, if you want a big booty, this is what you got to do. So what I did was 2 sets wide, and I did 2 sets narrow, as you see there. And now we're moving on to a squat machine. So on my other leg day, I do barbell squats. So I don't want to do them again on this day, but I want to use a machine that keeps my form strict. But I'm keeping my stance a little bit wider, and I'm going nice and deep, keeping those reps controlled. Now, this weight is actually fairly light, but because I slowed my tempo down on my reps, I could feel a lot more, and I'm really focusing mostly on form. And I'm mostly looking for that little stretch at the bottom when I'm in the hole of the squat. And I supersetted that exercise with lying hamstring curls because today's focus is hamstrings and glutes. We need some direct work in there. So I don't go too crazy on my first 2 sets, but on my last set, I go all out. I forget what set this is, but as you can see, that could have been the last set actually, but that was pretty intense. So I like to just focus on contractions. So slow your movement down. As you can see, I'm not getting it all the way up. So do better than me. I think I picked too heavy of a weight, or I just did too many reps. Now we're doing back extensions with weight. So this is actually a lighter weight than what I use normally, but my deadlifts were so heavy that I decided to go lighter. These are great for, again, sumo deadlifts, lower back. You're going to feel it a lot in the glutes. And then obviously every leg day, you cannot have a leg day without hitting your calves. All right, that was awesome. Hit a PR today. Literally so happy because I'm 25 pounds away from 500 pounds on my deadlift. So yeah, that happened today. My previous max before today was 465. Today I hit 475. But the last time that I actually did that 465 was back in like January of this year. So I took kind of most of the year off from hitting super heavy lifts like on bench press and deadlifts and squats. And I picked back up lifting heavy again. When I say heavy, I mean like in that 3 to 5, even 1 rep, those type of sets. I haven't done any sets like that since like last year or earlier this year. All my lifts are down, but my deadlift just shot through the plateau. When I picked up 315 in my warm-up sets, literally noticeably stronger. So if I felt like if I didn't go for that 1 rep max today, I might not feel like that again. So take advantage of those days where you feel like you can accomplish anything, like the sky is the limit. Take advantage of those days where you feel amazing, and who knows what could come out of it, because I just knocked my PR. I've been at a plateau for about a year on that deadlift. So I'm on the road to 500 in 2021. It's not going to be easy, but I'm aiming for June. So technically that's adding 25 pounds to my deadlift by June. I need the accountability, so that's why I'm videoing. I've been videoing lately anyway, so hopefully I can look back at this and then see that either my strength has improved or it hasn't improved. All right, currently back inside. I want to show you something cool. To me, it's cool. Maybe you don't care. I don't care that you don't care. Anyways, I got shirts with my logo on it. It's so cool. Now, I'm not like selling these to like everyone. I mean, if you want one, yeah, sure. But I got these basically just to get my name, or my logo, I guess, my training logo on these, you know, so people are wearing it. These are mostly just for friends and family and clients. But yeah, I'm pumped. It's cool. It's always cool to see your own logo on something, or something you've created physically tangible, you know. It feels really, really good. And then just so all of you are aware, I don't know if I've introduced these guys yet, actually. I've got Buster and Binky. Now, I don't know how old they are. They're like, how old are you, buddy? They're crazy. They never stop running. The only time they sleep is about an hour after I feed them. So I have to time that shit out very carefully. Because if I feed them at like 7, they're going to go sleep at like 9 till like 10 or maybe 11. They only sleep for like an hour or 2 hours at a time. And then they're up and they're just sprinting through the apartment. Literally sprinting as fast as they can for like 30 minutes until they're steamed out. It's crazy.